Hello. So I was asked by one my subscribers to do a how-to video, kind of specifically showing how I designed this because they wanted to try to build one themselves. So I'm going to try to walk through this. This is the graveyard prop, and so first thing is just the mechanism itself. So as you'll see, it's just a DC motor. Got it at monsterguts.com. In over here is the power supply, or the the speed controller, which I also got at monsterguts.com. Off the motor, I just built a metal bar that comes out to a big washer, and you can see that all my twine or my strings are attached there. One thing to consider when you're figuring out how long a bar you want is to remember that the bar, if it's a 6-inch bar, which this one is, that the throw of your props will be 12 inches. It'll be double whatever the bar is. So I've got another box that has like a 12-inch bar because I have a 24-inch movement in those props. Around the box you'll see I've just got pulleys. Again, I bought those from Amazon, and I just use pulleys so that the string moves kind of smoothly through it, because I found running the string just through eye hooks for 3-4 hours, you'll actually break the string just from the friction. So then somebody asked about the props themselves, and these are just, I think they're called double bar props, and they're really simple to build. They're double bars, so as they move up and down, they go straight up and down. This is just a 3/4 inch PVC pipe. Again, another little pulley, and this is as simple as you can get, because the nice thing about this prop is just the weight of this right there is enough to bring it down, so the tension as the string pulls lifts it up, and the weight itself lowers it, so you don't need any kind of design in there to make it go back to where it was. Now on my headstone props, which this is one here, this is a little bit different since I want them to swing side by side. This, again, is as simple as you can get. I've got my string coming in. It goes over to the bar, and it needs something to pull it back, so I just made as simple as design as you could, and that is just a couple rubber bands. So that's the force that pulls it back to the left. The motor pulls it to the right. Another double bar prop with just goes through the gravestone itself. If you move out here, you're going to see that there are 6 props all hooked up here. I moved them really close together so that it's easy to see how the prop works. One question or comment somebody made was that, well, this would work really good in a small graveyard, but that's actually not so much true, because you could have it in 100 by 100 foot graveyard, because the only thing there's nothing holding you back from making the lines 100 feet long. And the other thing is you could attach, right now I have 6, but you could attach 20 of them if you want. So I'm going to turn it on, and there it goes. It's really simple. As you can see, it's just going around and pulling the twine. The nice thing is that these props are all moving at different stages, so you don't need any counterbalance to the motor. As one prop's going up, the other one's going down, so it's got a really smooth movement on the motor itself. And again, you just hook up the lines and you just place the props wherever you want. I just use little garden stakes here. You'll see just this little garden stake here is just for fabric, and you can move it the prop wherever you want and then just stake it in the ground, and that's where it will stay. Like I said, so here's one going up and down. Really simple movement. Here's one of the graveyards going back and forth. You see the line is pulling it there to the right, and as it gets slack, the rubber band's pulling it back to the left. Again, really simple design. Each of these props probably cost less than $5 to make, because it's just a couple sections of PVC pipe. And again, here's one from the side. These ones that are going up and down have graveyards in front of them, so they're coming up from behind, like you usually see in most of the Halloween graveyards. And since they're all moving at different stages too, the nice thing is that it doesn't seem like they're all connected to one movement, like they're all going left to right at the same time, or they're going all up and down. They're all at different stages, so it works really nice and it seems really random. Again, you can speed it up as much as you want. This is just a wooden box with, right now it's got 6 pulleys on it. But as I said, you could double up the strings off each pulley. In fact, I've got one right now that is actually there's a black and yellow one. They're both connected to the same hole, and just to show that how easy it would be to actually run 12 or, you know, however many you want, 18, or it's the nice thing is that you can run 20 props if you wanted to, just off this one motor, and all you'd have to do is just keep building the same type of props. So hopefully that answers some questions. Again, the motor assembly is just a monsterguts.com DC motor. Make sure that when you drill through, you have to drill through for your power supply to come in underneath the pulley, so that doesn't get entwined into the lines itself. I really recommend getting a power or one of those speed controllers, because again, you can see that you can speed it up and slow it down as much as you want. You can make it really slow like this, and it's a great thing. I think you need to just be able to have that ability to speed or up or slow down the prop. So again, just really simple. You can find tutorials even on YouTube too, how to build these double bar props. They're really simple design and easy to make. That's just, you know, these things they're lifting up are just something I bought, I think, day after Halloween or whatever. They're really, you know, for almost nothing. Same thing with my gravestones. So hopefully that answers your question. Again, like I said, I put these really close together so you can see how the whole design works, but they'll be spread out much more. And again, the point being is that you could design a graveyard that's 100 by 100 or 200 by 200 and have 20 of these different props moving off of just one motor. So hopefully that answers any questions you have, and talk to you later.